I am Lynn, the poetic yogi with Honey Yoga Tree, coming to you live from Houston, Texas on this beautiful Sunday morning. Thank you so much for joining to come flow with me. So take a moment, grab your mat, get yourself nice and comfortable, and we can start this nice, sweet, simple flow today. As you come to your mat, sit your legs in crisscross applesauce or have them straight out if you're not able to cross them. Just have them straight out in front of you. The most important part is to have your spine nice and straight. And if you need help with that, you can just kind of move that extra meat for your sits bones and sit right directly on those bones. And then just arrive. Arrive in this moment right now. No worries for what was a moment ago. No worries about what's to come. Only thing that you have to focus on is what you have, and that is this present moment. So now let's just take a nice deep breath in through your nose, filling up your diaphragm, and out through your nose. Let's do that again. Shoulders away from your ears. Take a nice deep breath slowly in through your nose and hold it, and slowly out through your nose. Each inhale, you're going to inhale nice and slow through your nose for about 4 seconds. Hold it, then release it out through your nose for about 6 seconds and hold it. Each time, the inhale, your stomach's coming out. The exhale, you're contracting in, your stomach goes in. You get all that air out your lungs. Let's do that one more time. Nice deep breath in through your nose. And out. Okay, now just feel the energy that you've created with those nice breaths. Something that you know yoga really is. It's about the unison of body and breath together. Excuse me. And so that is what, when you breathe like that, like I just had to cough, you move things around. So you have things that starts moving that you got to release. And that's what energy is. It's just energy that needs to flow and go. When you have stagnant energy, that's when you have issues start to happen. You start to have different ailments and you don't move as well. So that's why it's very, very important to move every day so your energy is never stagnant. Keep it flowing, keep it flowing. Who wants stagnant water? You know how water sits when it's just sitting there for a long time. No movement, no energy. It has bacteria that begins to grow in it. It's the same way with your body. You need to move. You have to move. Okay? With that, let's just take another deep breath in and exhale out. If you want to close your eyes at this point and continue to breathe deeply in through your nose and out through your nose. Soften your eyes, soften your cheeks. Remove the tongue from the roof of your mouth and just relax. Breathing in deeply and smoothly and slowly. Now, on that next breath, we're going to go ahead and get into our practice. Nothing too crazy today, and just something just to continue to keep us moving. Okay? So So now let's just take a nice deep breath and take our arms above our head, nice and tall. Bring your palms together and bring your hands down to your chest. In this moment, give yourself the gratitude and gratefulness of being here, of being able to feel your breath and to move your energy and to exercise today. So be thankful for you. Continue to breathe deeply. Now let's take your right arm and put it right here next to your hip, your left arm, and just bring it over and slightly stretch to the side. And let's do the other side. Bring that arm to your side on your hip, near your hip, and just stretch. Every exhale, try to bring your fingers out a little bit further away from your body. And let's do the other side again. Bring your hand down and just stretch. Keeping that spine nice and straight. And one more time for the other side. Breathing deeply. And back to center. Now let's take our legs nice and wide. And here this is called wide-legged fold. And we're just going to stretch to each leg and then to our center. So just reach your hands to your foot so you can see I do have a foot over here. Just reach. Take nice deep breaths. And then come to the center. Nice deep breaths in. And every exhale, see if you can reach a little bit further. Breathe deeply and fully. And to the other side. And back to center. And do the other side one more time. And back to center. Okay, now let's come into our tabletop position. Tabletop, we're on our hands and knees. We have our knees directly aligned with our hips. See that? The tops of our feet are on our mat, nice and strong for nice support. Our hands, we'll have our fingers nice and wide. We'll lean on the base of our hands, the base of our fingers, not dipping in our wrists. Okay, so we're going to put our hands down here, just like that, and have our shoulders and wrists in alignment with each other. Now here in cat-cow, we're going to just take some nice deep breaths in, just in the neutral position. This is table. Nice deep breaths. And then to go into cat, we're going to tuck our chin. Come back a little bit more so y'all can see me. Tuck our chin. Take an inhale and stretch our shoulders. There we go. Inhale deeply. See, it looks like you're a scaredy cat. And then for cow, exhale. Drop our belly, open our hearts, open our shoulders to the world. And let's do that again. Nice deep breath in. Tuck your chin. Spread your shoulders. Then drop your heart. Shoulders wide. Heart open to the world. Let's do that a couple of more times in your own breath. Just nice and slow. Allow yourself to remain connected with your breath. Release the tension in your face. You don't need to, in any other place in your body that you're holding tension, just release that. And just flow the cat-cow movement. Now I come to a neutral spine. Now we're going to go into downward dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back to downward dog. Now here in downward dog, you have your feet flat. If you cannot have them flat, that's perfectly fine. You have them slightly bent. It's perfectly fine. Here you want to just maybe get some movement going and bicycle each leg out, just bend each knee. Again, remember not to dip in your wrists, keeping the base of your fingers as your base, your support. Fingers nice and wide. Now come to stillness and downward dog. Now your next inhale, we're going to take our right leg up and back. Nice deep breath in. Take your leg up. Now if you can take it all the way up, that's fine. It's as far as you can. Keeping those hips nice and straight. Removing any tension in your face. Relax your eyes. Remove the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax your teeth. Bring your foot back down to the mat. And let's do the other side. Leg up and back. Keep your spine nice and straight. Keep your hips nice and squared. Nice deep breaths in. And back down to the mat. Now let's just walk our feet to our hands. Then we'll go into forward fold. So just bend your knees. You can grab your elbows here and just kind of let your neck go. Or you could just have your arms on the mat, just kind of going freely. But let all that gravity and all of that everything just hang. So imagine all those thoughts and racing thoughts and things and worries, they're just falling out on the mat. Relax it all. Let gravity just take it. Releasing everything that's no longer for you. Take a nice deep breath in. Halfway lift. Hands on your shins. Looking straight over your toes. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Now let's rise slowly up. Bring your hands all the way up over your head. Bring your palms together. And bring them down to your center. Nice deep breaths. In this moment, recognize the power that you are. Even in those moments when you don't feel so powerful, feel it right now. See how you're able to stand here strongly. Feel the power in your legs. If you aren't able to stand, feel the power in your arms, your fingers, your ability to move, your ability to see, to think, your ability to be. God created you perfectly the way He needed you to be able to do your purposed action in this life. Don't doubt yourself. Don't fear yourself. You are powerfully, wonderfully created. Remember that. Take a nice deep breath in. Relax your face. Relax your cheeks. Bring your arms down to your side. And just simply say to yourself, thank you for being you. I love you. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. This is the Poetic Yogi, hoping that you have a beautiful day being your beautiful, amazing self. I say.